Welcome to my timeline of special education. Um, my timeline starts in the 1850s and 1950s. So during this time, classrooms were created where they had trained professionals specifically for children with disabilities. Um, However, many parents took matters into their own hands and started programs and schools. In the mid and early 1900s, schools for children with disabilities continued to be constructed. These schools claimed to educate; however, in reality, they were residential facilities that separated these kids from their families and communities. So this is something like what they look like. So on the outside, they look really nice, but then on the inside, just had a lot of students in there that weren't really doing anything. In 1918, the nationwide public school system was created, but students with special needs were still excluded. It wasn't until the mid 1920s when educators began to see the value of education for these children, and they began to understand that community and family played a vital role in their learning. So I'm going to give some information before I begin talking about the Every Student Succeeds Act. So in 1975 to 1920, the Education of Handicapped Children's Act was created. It was amended in 1990, and the name changed to Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, which is where the IEPs came from, the Independent Educational Plans or Independent Educational Programs. In 2002, the No Child Left Behind Act was passed, and basically it was based more on standardized testing, which was replaced by the Every Student Succeeds Act in 2015, and the ESSA helped students with disabilities by demanding for the improvement of student performances. um, this program or this act was actually more college and career readiness based. It required more accountability from the schools that were performing low, from the districts, and even from students. They also increased student teacher effectiveness and required more staff development to be able to serve students of all levels. It is also something that the Act also includes a preventative framework, which includes positive behavior intervention and support, or PBIS, and multi-tiered systems of support. Um, and PBIS can be school-wide, or it could be something that targets certain students. The same thing goes with the multi-tiered. So it's like students who are at risk would be at the top, and then all other students just go down the tier pyramid. And it's a lot more inclusive as well. And that concludes my timeline.